Hello, America. It's Mr. B here again. Your backyard barbecue. All right, we just gonna grab some stuff and throw it in the smoker, right? Say, hey, you know what? I got some greedy ass kids, and they love to eat. So you know what? Let me make me some baked beans or whatnot, something to spread the time and whatnot, right? But you don't just want to put beans on there and they just average, right? So we're gonna use some. I use Sweet Baby Ray's, but you could use whatever. You see, this is just stuff I just grab out the refrigerator, right? Ain't no need to go to the store and spend $1 million just to get a meal that's gonna get tore up by your kids. So all I'm gonna do is take some Sweet Baby Ray's, what I got left in this one, and what I got left in this one, which is just about right. We eyeball everything on here. We don't do the 2 cups of. We don't do that. No. We eyeball it, right? And then we go from there. If you mess it up this time, guess what? Next time not to use it or use a little bit less. Alright, you got some light brown sugar, whatnot. I'm going to mix it in there. Get it up to temp. My smoker's already going right now. I'm put it in my warmer box and just let it roll for 2 to 3 hours. See where we at with it. I'll check the temp on it, check the texture of the beans, make sure they are good and soft, the way we like to eat them or whatnot. I like to put ground beef in there, but my kids, they like, we don't like ground beef in there. Hey, that's the way I grew up. So you know what? I'm making this for them, so I won't put ground beef in there. Sometimes I even put deer meat in there or whatnot. But hey, it is what it is. It's just a meal, quick meal. Throw it in the smoker, let it ride for maybe a couple hours or whatnot. Sometimes I leave it in there for a while if I'm getting some smoke on there for real, or if I want to put some bacon strips over the top of it or whatnot. But hey, that's what we're gonna do. I'll be back in a minute to put it on the smoker and let you see what what rack I put it on, if you got the same type smoker or something equivalent to it, and see what temperatures we at. Alright, Mr. B out. Hey America, Mr. B here, backyard barbecue. We back. As you can see right here, I'm about to put some baked beans on. I know I told you earlier that I just put brown sugar in there. You saw me putting the barbecue sauce in there. One ingredient I forgot to tell you about is the green peppers or whatnot. And yeah, that's a key item for me. Putting that in there, and I know they look like big chunks or whatnot. Not really, but you'll see as it cooks and they'll shrink up, and people will be eating out of the palm of your hand, asking you what your secret recipe is. The whole nine. Like I said, you just saw what it looks like. About to put it in the smoker. Now come on here so we can show them what grade I put it on. Alright. This is 2 cans of I think the 28 ounce baked beans. Put it on the second rack. Why? Because my heat's coming out from the bottom. Like I said, with the lever open, it's coming out. It's going directly up, right? So I don't want the heat to be directly on it. I want to be in the middle somewhere, and I don't want to be on top where the heat escapes through the chimney without touching the baked beans. So we're gonna leave those on there for a while, and we'll come back and check it out, and I'll give you a view of how it looks on maybe about 2 hours or whatnot. All right, Mr. B out. All right, everybody, we back. About to show you these baked beans. They've been on since about 2. It's roughly like 4 now. It's been about 2 hours or whatnot. Need to pull it out so I can stir it. That brown sugar that's in here will sit on the top if you don't keep it stirred. Man, I want to taste it right now, man, but I know it's steaming and piping hot right now. Yep. Pure goodness. Yep. I know this ain't gonna last the rest of the day. Like I said, man, I do cheap alternatives to, looking online and getting people recipes and spending off $50 just on seasoning just to make one batch of food, and then you realize that, hey, this ain't good. You come up with your own concoction that you make here, make it your own. And like I said, cheap but effective. That's why I'll call you backyard barbecue. I'm the average guy, man. It's just, fire up your grill and perfect what you got. And actually, people will enjoy that more than you trying to learn somebody else's recipe and sell that as your own. Be creative. Alright, We'll be back in a little bit to show you the finished product. Hey, America. All right, about time to check on my as I call them, po man poking beans. All right, you know I told you earlier, you know I threw some green bell peppers in there. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. But, you know I was going through my refrigerator today, and I was like, you know what? You know my kids, they like ground beef and stuff like that, and they don't like ground beef and they pork and beans. I said, well, I ate a little sausage. I had a couple links in there left over. I said, why not cut them up and put them in there? So I put them on the smoker, you know, for like 2 hours, let them go, cut them up. Here's the product, right? Got about 1 more hour, I guess. As you can see, you see sausage in there, right? It's gonna be delicious, right? So I'm gonna let that cook for about an hour. The sausage is almost pretty much done, but I'm gonna let the baked beans sit in there for an hour. You can't get too much smoke in this, man. I'm telling you, this is the best thing since sliced bread. We'll come back in about an hour and I'll pull it off, and then I'll sit there and I'll show you the final product, and then you can go from there. All right? Mr. Backyard Barbecue out. Hey everybody, I'm back. These po man poking beans should be done right about now. I'm about to go ahead and check them and then show you a final view of them before I take them in the house and let my kids devour them. All right. Y'all see that? Ooh, pure goodness. Yes, sir. About to take them in the house, stir them up a little bit, get that brown sugar mixed up all through there, and then this is ready to serve. Alright. Alright, for the finished product from my po man's poking beans. Hey, this is the finished product. This is Mr. B, aka Backyard Barbecue. I'm out, though.